So it's been a few days since the unofficial rumors dropped of the new American Express Gold Card changes. This refresh is more than just about one credit card, but yes, I will go over the AMEX Gold changes in this video, but I'm also looking at all of American Express and the scary problem I see with them moving forward. We're here on the Doctor of Credit website, so we have this annual fee of $325. It is a $75 increase from $250. So yes, with a refresh or an enhancement with American Express cards, it usually comes with an annual fee increase. And then this is not something I like at all. This launch welcome offer of 60,000 points. Yes, it does have a 20% back on restaurants up to $100, but 60,000 points isn't even like a good welcome bonus for the gold card right now. Usually you can find one pretty easily for 75,000 points, and if American Express is targeting you, maybe you can find one all the way up to 90,000 points, and it's not that difficult to find. And then we have this option of the white gold card right there, and I'm not even going to put up a picture of what the white gold card is supposed to look like, because I don't want people to fall into the trap of, well, I should sign up for the card because of the really cool design. That is not what we're about on this channel. We don't need to be applying for cards just because of that. And now we can go into some of these really interesting changes. The $7 monthly Dunkin' Donuts credit. I don't go to Dunkin' almost ever. I mean, I looked it up. We can even just go right here to all the locations that Dunkin' has nationwide. There's only 44 states listed. So there's 6 states in the US that don't even get to use this credit at all if you live there. This helps me visualize it a lot more. So I'm in Arizona right now. This is where my apartment is. There's 109 Dunkin' locations here, but honestly, there's only one that's even somewhat close to my apartment. But this is really catering towards people on the East Coast. I mean, look how many locations Florida has, but then also New York, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and then as you get out west, even California only has 141. I feel like that's very, very small. And then even Texas with 225, that's basically nothing for how huge Texas is. So Dunkin', yeah, don't really see that as a great option. And then there's this $50 semi-annual Resi credit, which, okay, it's nice that it's not a monthly credit, but Resi restaurants are usually pretty expensive. Here, let me actually pull this up. I have this right here. So I did say I'm in the Phoenix area. There's only 20 total Resi restaurants in the entire Phoenix area, which is crazy to me because Phoenix is the 5th largest city in the entire country. Sometimes if they're a little bit more affordable, they have like bad reviews, like 3.3 stars. I can't see myself even going to a single one of these restaurants. Then we have restaurants. There's a change. This is uncapped right now. Restaurants at 4x, but then it is going to be capped at $50,000 per year. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me that much. And then removing Milk Bar and Shake Shack from the food credit, but adding Five Guys. I've just always called this the Grubhub credit. Now they're adding Five Guys. I'm not even going to make a joke about how expensive Five Guys is because, you know, everybody knows that. And then we have that Uber cash credit, same as before, $10. With this Uber and Grubhub credit, like, it's nice, I guess, but really when people say like, oh, right now the gold card is $250, and then if you use the $10 Uber and the $10 Grubhub credit every month, then you can get $240 of credits for a $250 annual fee. But I don't value those credits at face value, and I know that many other people don't. So that leads me into my whole point of not just what's wrong with the gold card and the potential changes, but also with American Express as a whole. So we have a ton of credit card refreshes. We have changes to the gold card, we have changes to the Delta cards recently, the Hilton cards. Like, there's so many changes with these credit cards. It's pretty crazy. Like, new credits being added, annual fees being raised, new benefits being added, some taken away. Like, it's a whole lot right now, and I know American Express likes this because certain customers get really excited about these changes and may make them apply for cards, but really what it does is the cards are not what people originally signed up for. You pay a certain annual fee to get certain benefits, and then when the cards just completely change and they get refreshed into something completely new, people have to quickly figure out if it's worth it or not for them to keep the card. And with people who aren't watching credit card YouTube videos, they may not even realize these changes, and then they'll just pay a higher annual fee to keep the card open because that's all they really know. Another thing that American Express has introduced recently is family language, where if you have the bonus on one of their higher tier cards like the AMEX Platinum, well, you can't get the bonus on the gold or the green card. Basically, this family language, Amex appears to want to be cheap when it comes to giving out their welcome offers, but then at the same time, they want to appear to the public as being luxurious with their really high annual fee cards. The next problem I wrote down with Amex is that they want you to overspend for products or services that they profit from. So I wrote down 5 things that Amex does. So they win when you pay the annual fee. You're going to pay $325 for the gold card, and they're going to pocket that in the first month that you have the card. So $325 you are giving to American Express. So they win there. That's win number 1. And then number 2, they win when you use their platform. So if you use Resi, they own that, and so they're going to profit from restaurants. I'm sure that they might take some sort of cut from the restaurant for them being on the Resi platform. So they're winning in 2 areas. But then number 3, they win when you swipe their card. I mean, Amex wants you to use their cards because they get the interchange fee, and so they're winning in those areas. And then they win when you don't swipe a competitor's card, so a Visa or MasterCard, because Amex gets the interchange fee and Visa and MasterCard don't. Or you don't swipe a Chase card or a Capital One card. Amex wins there because of customer loyalty that you show to them, and you don't really win either because you're not working towards a welcome offer from another card, or you're not using a 5% cash back card in that area. So that's 4 wins for Amex, but number 5, let's cap it off. They win when you pay interest. So maybe you don't pay interest, and that's fine, but a lot of customers do pay interest from just any American Express card that they have. And another problem with Amex, we have to change our frugal habits. I think that many of us might have got into credit cards because we cared about our personal finances, and we wanted to make sure that we were maximizing everything we possibly could and making sure that we weren't overspending in certain areas. Well, with American Express, it's very easy to overspend. I would rather just make food at home that I got from Walmart and then just eat that, but you're incentivized to go out to eat and use the Resi credit, Dunkin' Donuts, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, and so you want to make sure you're getting value out of the card you applied for. And now your frugal habits, well, they're kind of forcing you to have some sort of lifestyle inflation where you go out and spend a bunch of money and you feel like you're winning because you're using the credits, but Amex is winning in many areas. Throughout all of this, I've found out that I'm not the American Express ideal customer. If they're going to keep raising their annual fees, well, I just don't really want to pay them. I like low annual fee cards or no annual fee cards. I can use all of those cards for traveling. I don't need a high annual fee card from American Express to be able to travel with points and miles. I just can't spend enough to make the gold card worth it. I can use some of the credits from the AMEX Platinum sometimes to maybe make that worth it, and I'm thinking about maybe even like quitting the AMEX Platinum because yes, I do go to a lot of Centurion lounges, but it's just so expensive. I also don't need any status symbols. I don't know if American Express is still considered a status symbol to you, but for me, like that plays basically that doesn't matter to me at all. Like I don't need a status symbol in my wallet to feel like I'm either superior or on par with some people. Like it's just a credit card. Do I get value out of it? Yes or no? If I don't need it. And then also the next point that I had is that, well, I think I'm just going to use American Express for the welcome offers. I've heard a couple other people say this on YouTube, like I really just want the welcome offer and then I want to move on. Like there's so many good welcome offers out there from Chase, American Express, Capital One, Citi. Like there's so many issuers that like I just want all the good welcome offers, and I don't necessarily need American Express for more than that. Yes, I do have a video coming out, maybe the next one or in a couple videos, where I apply for the business gold card with $375 annual fee. And I only did that because the welcome offer is so massive. And like, I can do that knowing that, hey, this card is not going to be in my wallet long term because it's crazy high annual fee. Yes, they have some credits, but I don't care about those credits that much. It's exhausting to go through them every single month to make sure I'm using all the credits properly. Like, I can use them, I can get the welcome offers for American Express, be happy. If I'm in pop-up jail, I guess I'll just move on to the next card and I won't worry about it too much. All right, so what should you do right now? Well, it sounds kind of counterintuitive based on everything I've said in this video, but if you want the lower annual fee gold card, you should probably apply right now. And then when the gold card gets refreshed with a higher annual fee, you're paying the lower annual fee for all of the new credit card benefits on the gold card. So if you do want to apply for it, you can go to this referral link I have in the description. I don't have a referral link for the gold card, but you can click on business gold. Trust me, we are going to get to the gold card. We're going to the right place. It says you've been referred to the gold card, business gold card. That's my wife right there. You click learn more. You click up here at the top, personal cards. I mean, you can get the business gold if you want, but you don't have to. And then you can just scroll down here. It says the platinum card. There is slightly elevated welcome offer there, but you don't need to do it. You just scroll down to the gold card. If it does say 75,000 points or 90,000 points, you can apply for it. I probably wouldn't apply for a 60,000 point welcome offer, but you know, that's just something you could do to lock in the $250 if you wanted the gold card in the first place, which I'm not going to apply for it because I don't want the gold card, but you might want it at a lower annual fee. And then from there, I would definitely be thinking about all of your other American Express cards if you actually want to pay those annual fees to receive the credits and benefits that come with the card. Like, I'm considering possibly canceling my Amex Platinum. I've been thinking about it. I probably won't, but I will give it heavy consideration. My business gold card that my wife has, yeah, I don't think that one's gonna last another year. And then we also have the Hilton business card that we are considering canceling. So all of those, just make sure that you can actually pay for those annual fees and get enough benefit out of it. So that's all I have in this video. Not very positive, but I do have a positive video right here where if you want to get away from American Express, there's the best 3 Capital One cards. I reviewed them in a new video right there if you want to check that out. So thank you so much for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one.